good morning, what's up? In this video I'm going to be showing you how expensive things are in Jakarta by taking you around with me on one normal day, doing a few bits of sightseeing and eating food and showing you what my accommodation's like. So to begin with the accommodation, I've been staying at CAPSULE Hotel Jakarta. Just 130,000 rupiah for one night, which is something like just beneath £7. That's pretty decent considering, and when you see these shots, the room is super cool. There's nice lighting and it's a capsule style hostel. I've never tried that before. I realized that you're probably thinking when I said 130k a night, that's extremely confusing. So let me break down the prices now and give you an idea of the differences between currencies. So if you've never been to Indonesia before, the first thing that's going to really throw you is the difference in currencies. I'm using the pound because I'm from the UK, but if you're from another country, then you can just roughly get an idea of what this would convert into euros or US dollars or whatever it may be. So £1 is equal to 19,068 Indonesian rupiah, roughly. That's quite a lot of rupiah considering it's just £1. So you will have to have a currency exchange app handy to make things clear when you first arrive here, because it's going to be difficult to work out. So if £1 is 19,000, then £5 is equal to 95,338 Indonesian rupiah. For £10 it's 190,000. For £20, 381,000. £50, 953,000, pretty much roughly just under a million for 50 British pounds. And so how about £100? Just under 2 million Indonesian rupiah. So I just had my breakfast in a modern restaurant inside a mall, because the area around my hostel doesn't seem to be too many places like street food in the morning where you can get cheap breakfast. Usually they come out at night time, you know, after 5 o'clock. And in the morning it's quite hard to find them in this part of central Jakarta, which is full of modern hotels and banks and things. I had some goreng Jawa, which came to 40k, which is a lot more expensive than if you bought it somewhere else, but actually not too expensive if you're comparing it to Europe or something like that. And that came with a lemongrass tea with ice. That was 16k. Quick stop in the supermarket. Let me show you some of the prices you can expect to find in just a small one in the train station. For water, 5k for a small bottle. Soft drinks, all under 10k for different ones. Crisps here, 4.5k, 7k, 11. For Lays, just 11k, 14k for this other brand. Small shampoos, just over 10k, and shower gels and deodorant, roughly 20k for a small one. That's pretty much it for the small supermarkets. They only really sell snacks. I think the same rule applies as that I said in my Malaysia how expensive is video, which is if you want fruits or vegetables, go and buy them from local markets. They'll be cheaper and fresher too. Now I'm in Cikini station and I want to take a train and then a bus to reach a particular attraction in South Jakarta. So a single trip on the red line of the metro from Cikini station is just 13k. So I arrived at Cawang station and now I have to take a bus from this station. It's always a fun adventure taking public transport, and I think you should always try it when you visit new cities, just to have the experience of rubbing shoulders with the local people. Just be careful in big cities like Jakarta, Mumbai, Dhaka. Avoid transportation, public transportation during rush hour at all costs. You know, do it in the middle of a weekday or on a weekend, you know. So I'm now on the local bus, look how crowded it is. Just 20,000 to get where I need to go. So as there was nowhere to go for lunch in this part of Jakarta, I just stopped for some snacks here, and then hopefully later I can get a proper meal. So I just picked up some seaweed flavor Lays, this blueberry sandwich ROTI, and 6k for a big bottle of water. So in total it came to 22.5K for a few snacks. Pretty much is my lunch. So after taking a train and then a bus and then walking, I finally reached Taman Mini Indonesia here in the south of Jakarta. What is it? It's a huge park that represents all the different 33 provinces of Indonesia. You can get around by cable car up here. There's a train just on the other side of this gate that runs around the park. And then also you can enter on motorbikes and in your car and park up and explore it. Unfortunately, just for me, I'm on foot. Entrance, just 15K, not much at all. And you can walk around and explore this. And if it's a weekday like today, I'm sure it's going to be peace and quiet.
I've now left Taman Mini Indonesia and I'm back in central Jakarta, and it's worth checking out. You get a taste of all the different provinces and you can learn a few things about the culture and different styles of each place in Indonesia. So I took a Grab to get back to the center here, and because it's such a long distance, it was a very expensive Grab for Jakarta. 70K is the price. You could of course double my single trip fares by taking the train and the bus again, and it would be much cheaper for you to go back. So it's up to you which one you want to use, but we'll take the 70K and add that onto the figure for today. And it's now getting a little bit later, and because I didn't really have a proper lunch, I'm hungry now, and it's only just getting to 6 o'clock, so I'm going to try and find somewhere to eat. So similar to my Jakarta sightseeing video where I had dinner by the road, where you get kind of a makeshift restaurant, and prices are unbelievable for all the local Indonesian food. So let me show you. So tahu is tofu, and nasi goreng of course is fried rice. Nasi goreng with all the different things, some with chicken, soto, I think that's a traditional Indonesian dish. Mi goreng, fried noodles. Sop, I believe, is soup. But the main thing is, if you just look at the prices, you know, they're all 30,000 or below. How about drinks? This part of the world, they love sweet drinks. All these different juices and different iced teas. All of them below 15,000. So for dinner, I've gone with tahu gimbal, fried tofu in peanut sauce as always. For drink, I've got iced lemon tea, just 5,000 rupiah. So now I've finished my dinner, I can add up all my costs for today, which comes to 351,500, which is £18.43. Today was definitely my most expensive day here in Jakarta so far. The expensive Grab ride back, if I didn't take that and I took the public transport, you can imagine it would be about just £15. And on top of that, the day I did my sightseeing tour in Jakarta, I didn't spend much money at all. I literally walked around the centre. I took one Grab to go to the north of old BATAVIA, and I didn't have to pay for any attractions at all. It was all free. You could just go and look around, take pictures. So generally Jakarta's not expensive, and if you eat the food like this all the time, as you can see, just 15k for my meal, you're going to budget so much. Not just in Jakarta, when you go outside, you travel around Java, you're going to find Indonesia to be very good value. I hope this video was useful, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you very much for watching. I've got plenty more videos coming from Indonesia, and if you want to follow my pictures I'm posting from Java on Instagram, then you can follow me, link is in the description. Jason Billum. See you on the next one. Peace.